Hi, my name is Coach Jim O'Connor from wellnessword.com, your trusted body transformation advisor. In this important video, I'm going to reveal a question that I have gotten so many times, I've heard so many times, maybe hundreds or even thousands of times. You may have said this yourself. And the question is this: why can't I lose weight no matter what I do? Let me repeat that again. Why can't I lose weight no matter what I do? That's the big question of the day, and I'm going to list 7 reasons why this is happening. And maybe one of these is happening to you, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do to offset that, to get back on track, because I know that you can do it. I know that you can get the results that you deserve, and I would prefer that you don't say, why can't I lose weight no matter what I do? Let's put that to an end and let's move forward and get results. So the number one reason why people can't lose weight no matter what they do is this: they are underestimating the amount of calories they are taking in every day. It is so common. It's a natural human response of people thinking, well, I don't eat that much. I didn't eat that much. But guess what? The calories add up so quickly, they're just not aware of it. That is huge in number one, portion size. What's the culprit? Portion size. Look on the labels. Look at your food. Measure your food, not because you have to do it on a daily basis, but just to get an idea of exactly how much you're really taking in, because I guarantee you are taking in more than you really think you are. People underreport all the time. Please understand that. You probably will do the same thing, and that could be one of the culprits. Okay, number 2, food labels. Let's talk about food labels. Do you know that food labels are generally 20 to 25% off positive or negative calories? So the calories that you see on your food label may be 25% more than are listed on the package. Now that is a surprise, isn't it? That can add up, right? Absolutely. Now the third reason is your absorption of food varies from person to person. My absorption of food can vary from what your absorption, when you take in a nutrient, a piece of protein, a carbohydrate, the absorption can be very different from me, from what I receive in my body to what you get. It could be very different, and that has to do with a lot of genetic variances, has to do with what you're eating. Like as an example, if you're taking in a lot of processed foods, you'll digest them quite easily. They're already kind of broken up. And what's going to happen is, once again, they're easy to digest, and they're going to be absorbed a lot quicker. You're going to get more calories out of it. Versus a minimally processed whole food, which is harder to digest, takes more effort and energy, and you're not going to get quite as much absorption of the calories as you would from a processed type of food. So it depends really what you're eating. So check what you're eating and make sure you're eating more whole foods, minimally processed whole foods. It can make a huge difference on your absorption rates. And there are genetic differences. There are a lot of different reasons why, and it's the absorption of food. So please understand that. Number 4, here's a major culprit right now that you have to understand, is you're not consistent enough. Anything in life is about consistency. You need to be consistent day after day after day. Does that mean perfect? Absolutely not. It doesn't mean perfect. You also need to be patient. Persistent, consistent, and patient. This is a process. Embrace the process. Don't just focus on, I need to lose 50 pounds, I need to lose 30 pounds, I need to lose 10 pounds. Focus on the next 2 pounds. Focus on the next pound. What you can do in the next 2 weeks. Focus on the little baby steps. Too many people are looking at big, wild targets that they're trying to go for, and they get frustrated if they don't accomplish it right away, and that has to do with patience. But the key is to be consistent day in and day out, and if things slip for one day, get back on it. Be as consistent. Look at it in terms of a weekly basis. That's what you want to focus on. Okay, number 5 would be, this happens so much. People try to out-train a bad diet or try to out-train their nutrition. So if they go out and they eat something they quote-unquote is not the best choice, what they do is they try to out-exercise it. It's almost like a punishment. And That's another reason why they're not losing weight, because they have that mindset of trying to out-exercise their diet. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. It takes a lot. The calories go in too easily, and it's too difficult, and it takes too much to burn them off. So get that out of your mind right now, because that's not the best way to do it. Number 6, not planning your food prep ahead. So many people, they have great intentions. They come home from work exhausted, and they're relying on willpower. I'm going to stay strong, and I'm going to have my vegetables and protein. And guess what happens? They're tired, they don't want to prepare food, and they stop at a drive-thru. Has that happened to you? Perhaps. And then they say, to hell with it, I've had enough. I'm exhausted. I just need something to eat right now. You've got to plan ahead. You've got to plan your meals ahead. You've got to plan your protein, your vegetables. You got to plan what you're doing ahead of time. You can't do it last minute, or you end up getting in trouble and the calories add up. And then you turn around after the end of the week and say, why am I not losing weight no matter what I do? That's what happens. All of these combined, this is what goes on. And you probably are a culprit, or you probably committed one of these. If you have, it's no big deal. Turn the page, try to do better next time. Number 7, and the final one that I want to mention is your daily behaviors and habits don't match your goals. Once again, the goals are too big. The goal's too big. Your daily habits are not consistent in matching what the goal is. What you're doing on a daily basis, your behaviors are not in line with where you're headed or what you want to accomplish. And that there's a disconnect sometimes there, and that happens to a lot of people. And they're impatient, they spend a week and they say, why can't I lose weight no matter what I do? That's what happens. All 7 of these, and there are many more that I can list, but let's just start with the most important ones. If there's something that you feel that you're committing or you're having trouble with, one of these 7, think a little differently. It'll make a difference. Some of the things that I mentioned can help you. Now, a few extra tips to get you over the edge, to get you jump-started and back in the right direction. Are you eating enough protein in your diet? You must have protein for a lot of different reasons. It keeps you full longer, number 1. Number 2, it's a greater satiety effect. Keeps you full longer, and it creates a greater thermic effect of eating. It takes more calories to burn protein than carbohydrates or fat calories. So, and you want to have protein, fruits, and vegetables, more protein and vegetables on your plate. That's the most important thing. Try to decrease your carbohydrates. If you can, if you're not exercising all day, you don't need the amount of carbohydrates such as rice, pastas, all that type of stuff. You don't need it. Breads, crackers. Keep to minimally processed whole foods. Very important. The absorption effect, like I mentioned earlier, that's important. Hydrate yourself. Sleep well. Try to live in a nice, stressful environment if you can. Get enough sleep every day. And all these things can help and add up. Now, I really appreciate you taking the time to help improve yourself, because the information I supplied here, provided here, is going to make a difference. I guarantee it if you follow it. Now, to help you further, as a favor for watching this video and taking your valuable time to watch this video, I have a treat for you. It is a special report that I've created called Fat Loss Forever, the top 7 ways to prime your brain into permanent fat loss. Now, I list 7 ways, things that you can do to help prime your brain, to help you lose fat and keep it off forever. This is all scientific based, proven to work. It has worked. I've researched it, I've used it, and I know you can benefit as well. And this is for 100% free, so all you need to do is click the link below and go to my website, put in your first name, your email address, and click the submit button, and there you're going to have access to this 100% free special report. So click the link, and I will see you at wellnessword.com. And if you like this video, make sure you share it and like it. Help others, pass the word. So many people are misled and confused about the situation. Let's get people focused and headed in the right direction. Once again, I'll see you at wellnessword.com for the free report, and thank you so much for watching the video.